Welcome to RoboBrief, your daily robotics and AI briefing. 3 fresh moves from the last 72 hours. Standard Bots just hit $1 billion valuation on a $200 million Series C. UWorld's new U1 humanoid pulled over 3,000 pre-orders in 8 days. And the US Navy is sending an unmanned robot warship to sea with a full carrier strike group for the very first time. First, Standard Bots announced a $200 million Series C on June 9th at a $1 billion valuation. The round was led by RoboStrategy, with General Catalyst returning, plus the Amazon Alexa Fund, Samsung Next, and Box Group. The Glen Cove, New York company builds an AI-native 6-axis arm called R01, an 18-kilogram payload robot with a 1.3-meter reach. The hook, you teach R01 by demonstration. No traditional code required. Standard Bots is expanding its Glen Cove plant to 70,000 square feet and is targeting 10% of every new US industrial robot deployment inside the next year. Customers already include Sunoco, Lockheed Martin, Amazon, NASA, and the US Army. Next, UWorld, the new consumer brand backed by China's UBTECH, has logged more than 3,000 pre-orders for its U1 bionic humanoid in just 8 days. Pre-sales opened on JD.com on June 2nd with a roughly $450 deposit. There's a male model at 183 centimetres and 42 kilos and a female model at 168 centimetres and 35 kilos. Both feature lifelike silicone skin, 88 degrees of freedom, on-device emotional AI, and Wi-Fi. The pitch is not factory work, it's emotional companionship. The full reveal lands June 30th. Finally, the US Navy is taking the unmanned surface vessel Seahawk on its first ever carrier strike group deployment. Stars and Stripes reported on June 10th that Seahawk will sail with the Theodore Roosevelt strike group out of Southern California. Seahawk is a 135-foot robot ship. No crew on board. Built to extend surveillance and maritime awareness for the carrier. Until now, unmanned surface vessels only sailed in standalone exercises. This is the first time a full carrier strike group is going to see with a robot warship in the lineup, marking the jump from experimental to operational fleet. That's it for today. Hit subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's briefing and check out robobrief.tech for the full stories.